saying how impactful the presentation was for me, seeing those data, but also having had the experience through my travels, especially during a tropical storm Irene, seeing firsthand what happens in communities, especially in vulnerable communities, facing disaster and economic dislocation. I do want to point out that while the data demonstrate we have not returned back to pre-recession levels, we are moving forward and our economy is growing in most sectors, but clearly not in every part of the state. And most significantly, poverty is continuing to increase. And I am particularly concerned about the opiate epidemic, which is now touching every community in our state. We face a growing economic gap and a growing opportunity gap. And I want to be governor to help take Vermont forward. As governor, my top priority will be to help grow our economy in all parts of the state and make sure that our economy is supporting our working families. We need to use Vermont's scale, our flexibility, and our uniqueness to our advantage. What can a governor do? Well, in my cabinet, I am going to create a cross-agency economic impact council where leaders throughout state government will coordinate their resources in a strategic way to focus on both state and regional economic priorities. This is what we did in Irene, and it was a successful strategy to have an interagency approach. I want to also include a one-stop shop assistance for businesses, where we bring economic development assistance together with the planning and permitting specialists, so that a business will have a clearer roadmap for implementing their vision. I have three key areas of focus. First, it won't surprise you, infrastructure. As Secretary of Transportation, I saw the transformative effect that infrastructure investments can have, particularly in downtowns and growth areas. And it can support and grow a regional economy. Just like in Barre City, where a $19 million public investment in infrastructure, roads, sewer, water, stormwater, and a new Main Street, combined with strong leadership in that community, has since leveraged $45 million of private sector investment. And now, what was 6 years ago, a city with many empty storefronts, is a vibrant community with commercial, industrial, and retail growth. This is what we can do in other places. It's happened also in St. Albans and in Winooski, and we can do it in communities like Bennington to help jumpstart economic growth. Second, we do need regional approaches. We certainly see that different parts of our state have different needs and challenges and opportunity. And our response requires that we think differently, that we think regionally, and think beyond our borders. For Chittenden County, our state's growth engine, we have to continue to support our tech economy, our entrepreneurs, and also improve our connections with Quebec, a population of 4 million, with whom increasing trade and train travel can hugely benefit our state. We're getting there. Our southern counties need a champion, and they need strategic direction. We need to build on our economic strengths, support potential growth opportunities like advanced manufacturing, renewable energy economy, and support our local food, beer, and spirits. For Bennington, we should consider reaching across our borders and seek alliances between our Vermont employers and academic institutions and businesses and researchers at New York's capital region. There's potential for important alliances and growth there. Finally, we must build ladders out of poverty with a 21st century workforce. We know that education is critical to our Vermont future, from early childhood education through K through 12 and continuing on continuing on beyond high school. We have to address our skills gap by providing more opportunities for technical ed, from training for high school, and we have to make sure our high schoolers have opportunities for ladders to improvement for better jobs, incomes, and wages. As your next governor, I will pledge to make government more effective partner as we grow strong communities and seed new businesses. I'm a leader who brings people together to solve big problems. We need to be proactive, to build on our assets, and to grow our state to keep Vermont a great place to live, to grow our families, grow our businesses, and enjoy the wonderful quality of life that we all have.